What's going on, everybody? JD Game here, and today guys we're going to be working on probably one of the most interesting parts of the build today, which of course is finally setting up the game. So in this chest that I'm standing on, it's got a bunch of things and items that we're going to have to spread around the map. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going to the locations, setting everything up, and on top of that I'm going to be showing you guys where to put everything. So without further ado, let's grab some blocks, or in this case some items, and get right into it. Just one thing before we get started, one thing that I do want to mention is this whole series was uploaded in one day. Yep, that's right, one day. So I want to know who actually made it through the entire series in one day. It's okay if you didn't, don't even worry about it, but if you did, just let me know in the comments below. Okay, now for real, let's actually get into it. Okay, so to begin, if you want to look in my inventory, as you can see I have an iron door, some purple concrete, spruce wood fence, a ladder, some spruce wood planks, as well as a glowing item frame. So if you want to set that up, you can have that in your inventory, but more importantly to begin, what we're going to need is let's open this chest. You're going to need some purple concrete as mentioned earlier, some red concrete, some lime green concrete, and also some bricks if you haven't placed them already earlier in the videos. If you followed along perfectly, you already have it done. If not, that's okay, we'll get it all set up. Another thing you're going to have to do is you're going to have to grab an anvil, and you're going to have to grab a stone pickaxe and 3 levers. We need to name the 3 levers, one of them purple key, red key, and green key, and you have to keep everything very organized. As for the pickaxe, you're going to want to name it Brick Breaker, and if you read the rules, which we are going to go and do later in this video, all it does is it gives you access and it allows you to break bricks. So, if you guys want, you can pause the video here, get this chest set up, and also get these items down here, and once you're done with that, I will be right back. So to begin, what we're going to do is we're going to go into our chest, we're going to grab our brick breaker, some bricks, as well as an item frame. You can go with glowing or original. I like the glowing because it looks good, but it's more just preference at that point. Another thing you guys are going to notice before we go place things in the house is it's very dark. Don't worry, I've noticed that. I'm not too sure, I don't really remember if this is episode 6 or 7, but regardless, there's going to be an additional episode like I mentioned in the last video, maybe even before that, but it's just going to be an extra video going over small fixes and tweaks that we can do to the build. It's also going to go over a little bit of lighting tips. But regardless, let's get inside the building. So if we walk on inside, we're just going to want to go straight back through this main hallway, and we're going to want to go into the back room right here, which is our workroom. As you can see, we have both workbenches. We're going to want to grab our glowing item frame or original item frame. We're going to want to come to this back right one, and we're going to want to place it right on the back of the bench here, with the brick breaker inside of it. As you can see from both entrance points, it's not completely visible. So honestly, it's a little bit visible, but that's okay because you got to remember this is the first part of the game, I should say. So you don't want it to be too complicated. Now, if we go back to where we originally came from, another thing I want to mention is you should probably already have them here because I had to break them, but in case you haven't, just make sure to place some bricks right across the stairs, just like this, so you can't get up without the brick breaker. That way it actually makes it so you need to go find that before you want to move forward in the game. And that's pretty much the first part of the game, so once you have that complete, I'll be back with further instructions with starting to hide the keys. Alrighty, so now to the next steps to set up. We're going to want to go into the chest, and we're going to want to grab our purple key, red key, and green key. And don't forget, you want to keep your item frames as well. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go inside of the main building, and we're going to want to go straight through to the hallway. Now, if we turn left, we're going to be walking into one of the main bedrooms that we started off with, which is, go figure, the green bedroom. And I guess you can only guess which key is going to be going in here. It's going to be the purple key. No, I'm just playing. So, we got the green bed, it's going to go with the green key. So if we flip around to the other side of the bed, we're going to go where this white wool is, or the pillows. Then we're going to place the item frame, we're going to grab our green key, and we're just going to throw it in that item frame. So as you can see, we're in the main bedroom, item frame, green key. Now what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to leave this room, we're going to want to go upstairs, and then when you turn this corner, you need to confirm and make sure that this iron door is covered with an item frame, but also has the green concrete block here. Because as you guys will read in the rules later, the keys have to coordinate with the right block. So you put the lime green key on the lime green block. So now if we break inside of here, pretty much what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to walk in, go to the back left-hand corner with all these barrels. We're gonna have to squat. We're gonna place a glowing item frame, and we're gonna put the purple key in here, just like this. And then once that's done, you can go around if you'd like. In my case, I do have pick block, so I can pick block the wall and just break through. You're gonna want to go to the graveyard, and if you want to go around, you can go upstairs. And all you want to do is you're gonna want to grab the glowing item frame, and you're going to just want to put it on the wall right here. And yes, you want it to be visible. You kind of want to taunt the player, being like, yep, there's a key here, but how do you get here? And then essentially it's going to be the red key that we put in here. And there we are. Now that we have all the keys placed, this isn't complete yet. There's no way to actually access the third floor. So what we're going to be doing is as you can see in my inventory, I have all those blocks I spoke about earlier, and we just got to set up a ladder outside. So that'll be the final step. So in terms of one of our final steps, what we're going to need is an iron door, purple concrete, spruce wood fence, ladder, spruce wood planks, and an item frame. Actually, wait, in this case, we do not need the item frame. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip around to the back. And as you can see, we have a portion of the build that actually pops out of the back. Now, if we go to the far left-hand corner on the part that comes out the furthest, we're going to want to count 5 blocks to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And on the 5th one, you're going to want to place some spruce wood. Now from here, we're going to want to put spruce wood fence on each side and also coming out once. Damn cave sound effects. Then after that, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the spruce wood planks and we're going to go all the way up to the top. And we're going to do the exact same thing with the fences as well. Then from there, what we're going to want to do is we're actually going to grab our fences and we're going to go one higher. Just like this. And then we're going to grab our spruce wood planks once again. We're going to stay aligned with it all the way to this wall. And then we're just going to make a row all the way to the top. And as you can see, we are going to go up to the roof. But what we're going to do is we're actually just going to break one row of the roof just like this. And then we're also going to place our spruce wood planks. That way we have access to actually get up. Then we're going to grab our fences. We're going to align it with where we've already been building. And we're going to go all the way up to the top just like what we did earlier. And of course, you're going to want to come out one. So let's do that as well. Whoops. There we are. And one higher. Let's grab our ladders. And then you just put them all over the blocks that we've already placed. And then we're going to grab our spruce wood fence once again. We're going to come out one more block. And we're just going to place another row just like this. And you're going to want to do the exact same thing just up here. Perfect. Now an additional thing that I like to do just for small details is you can also come out 2 blocks and one up, and it makes it kind of like a staircase. I just find it looks kind of cool, and it just makes it look less sharp, and it kind of just adds a little bit of depth and shape to it. From there, what we're going to do is we're then going to grab an iron door, and we're going to come on the inside and place it just like this. Then we're going to break one fence block, and we're going to put the purple concrete. And essentially what this does is you want to place the purple key on the purple concrete to open up the door. And just like that, guys, we also have the way to get up onto the roof. That, with all those steps complete, you now have successfully created a fully playable Hello Neighbor house in Minecraft. So before you guys click off the video though, one thing I do want to mention is don't forget there is an additional episode that will be coming out to show you guys a few little changes and fixes you can do to make the house even better. So I definitely recommend going to watch that. But on top of that, if you guys really do enjoy the build, don't forget, if we get to 20k subscribers, I will reveal a huge, amazing basement for this build. And on top of that, I can also add additions to the build. So we can start looking at exterior stuff, add-ons, little Easter eggs, and a bunch of cool little things that, honestly, with infinite possibilities if you think about it, because it's a custom house. It's not like we have to follow any rules. But I hope you guys enjoyed the series. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we're approaching 10k fast, so don't forget to be there for that as well. But anyway, till next time, guys, peace.